Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So today, what I want to start off with is I want to get passenger traffic going here to Salt Lake City. And I have an idea of how to do it. And one thing that concerns me, I talked about putting the station right here. But the way the cities seem to work is they grow outwards from this, the city center. And since this is so close to the water, if I take this out here, I'm not sure how well it'll be able to recover from that. So what we're going to do instead is put it across the river. I'm going to put it right over here. So let's go ahead and start out with the road here. Actually... Let's see. Put that right there for the moment. Am I going to be able to bridge this if I do this? Let's find out. Let's try bridging from here. It doesn't like it, that's for sure. Really, what did it hate so much about that? It definitely does not like it. There we go. Let's go ahead. Instead of doing it this way, let's take this out and then run our bridge and then see where it's going to let us put the street at this side. I don't know why. I don't know where the ugly bridges come from or why they're there, but... Alright. Okay, so that's fine. I don't know why this whole road is wide. And this one's wide. No, I think I did this one. Did I do this one wide and then just sort of forget about it? That could be. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this one along here like this. And then... How long are we making these? 240? I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like. Let's go ahead with large buildings, 240. Let's put double tracks on it. And we'll line this up with the street. That looks good. All right, I think that's a good position. I need to stretch this the other direction, though. I'm going to take that out. And we'll go ahead and get this. We want large, 0, 0, both. And we're going to go with buses in this playthrough. At least that's what I'm aiming for. We'll see how it actually works out in practice. There we go. Okay. I hope that's a acceptable position for this. It puts us awfully close to the water, but it does seem to work. Let's see. Let's see how we're going to... I know this is going to be a long bridge. I'm going to try it anyways. I'm not going to build this right now. I just want to see if this is going to work. So we need to let ships go underneath here just in case we end up using them. Yeah. It's so long that if we raise it even a little bit, it's going to be able to handle it. It's a $16 million bridge, but we've got over 100 million now, so that is a doable thing. All right, so we've got this in here. Let's go ahead. Actually, let's start with this side of it. Let's go to about there, I think. And then to about here, I think. I am going to try to slip under this here. There was a bit of road here, but since we're not connecting to this side, I deleted it. So let's see. How close can I come to this? Not that close. We may end up having to widen things here on the water side so we can get a second track in. Okay, I'm already on the wrong side there. So, are you going to let me put a second track here? No. Okay. All right, so that's easy enough to fix. Go to this. Strength high. We're going to make this quite that small. There we go. Actually, not so sure why it's as high as it is. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do this. This will make this a little easier. Go ahead and bring this out from here. Okay, and then we can go ahead and connect that. Looks good. Go. There. All right, cool. So that's working. Now, let's see. Let's come off from here. I think right here is the best spot because it's going from being straight to being a curve. So we just come straight off it and it's going to look good and it's going to function well too. Don't know why this is being so fussy. Okay, let's see here. Not so worried about this. Let's try extending from here first and then see how it goes the other way. Okay. So we just come straight from there. That ends up right there. Now let's try this. Oh, that looks good. Oh, you know what, though? I don't want that connecting onto that track there. We're going to want separate tracks, so because this is going to be a branch, it's not going to be part of our main line here. So what we actually want to do is this. Let's go right here. Let's actually stop right about here and lengthen or widen this. Actually, you know what? I do not need to double track this. I'm not going to. Because this is going to be the terminus for this line, so we might as well just do it this way. That seems a little too close. I don't like the look of that bend. Alright, let's do it this way. Maybe it'll be a little easier. I think the street is messing me up. So we'll do that. That looks better. Now, can we actually put this back on here? Well, that looks pretty good. It's nice and flat here. It has to go uphill a bit here, but other than that, it looks good. Okay, now let's try connecting this. Down to here. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, this is connected all the way through. I'm not going to put a diamond switch on here yet, because if we have time today, I would like to go ahead and extend all the way to San Bernardino. So let's look first at the possibility of getting something here hooked up. Let's see. Can I do something like this? Run this across here like this? It really does not like it. Yeah, that is definitely not working. You know, if I was going to do that, I should have put a loop on here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just keep this as a terminus. I'm going to take this off. We'll delete this. Hopefully it'll let me put that right back on there. Buildings here, we're going to do none. And we're going to have a loop on the correct side. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the station over again. That's okay. It shouldn't be a big deal. Just a matter of, oh, it didn't like me putting this on here. Why? What did you dislike about that? Let's try doing this. We'll widen that again. See if I can get away with doing it like this way. There we go. That worked. I think that's going to move our station a little bit, but it actually may be a better position. Oh, that's awful. Why is there such a height difference? There should not have been a height difference at all. All right, that's better. I did look at that beforehand, and you know, when I ran the road out, I made sure it was staying level, but it wasn't. Even though I did some flattening, somehow it still ended up raised. But it's fine. It's going to work the way it is. Train station. We'll just put this back on here. Let's see. Go with it right there. Well, I hope I lined up with the tracks. Nope. That's okay. Actually, I can still do this. Let's do this. And put this right here, just to mark this position. And then we can just, nope, stop that. Bring our tracks out. Get rid of that. And then our station should snap into place. It's not where it's supposed to be, though. How? I didn't change anything that much. This thing is going to drive me completely batty, I tell you. Alright, so we got this. We're going to end up having to go in and turn around, but that'll work. So now all we need to do actually is finish setting this up so that we're going all the way around. Let's cross this like this. I don't really want it attached to this, but we'll go with that for now. I just wanted it to be straight. That looks good enough. Take off the extra. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and try. I'm going to take this bit off and then curve this so it's like that. That way we'll stay a bit away from the ramp up for the bridge. Okay, so from here, let's put our first one right here. I think we're going to come out this way. Well, we're going to end up going both ways. Actually, you know what? Let's put one right here. And one right there. So, depending on the direction it goes, it'll hit one or the other. There. 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 And this is going to be an odd spot right there. And then we'll just put one right in between these. Excellent. So, from here, yeah, we're going to come out and go this direction. There. And so this will be Salt Lake City Public Transit. Let's go ahead and put... You know what, let's go ahead and put 10 on here. That seems a bit excessive to start off with, but I have a feeling this is going to get a lot of use pretty quickly. Okay, so pause this. We've got that in place. Now, part of the reason why I want to stretch out to here is because we've got fuel, oil, and all the necessities to get fuel going right here. So I want to get both freight and passenger going over to San Bernardino, and then we will be able to get fuel into our system. So let's see about bridging this first off, I guess. So here, we're going to grab that. We're going to come all the way across to someplace here. There we go. And raise it. There we go. And there's just had to hit it twice, and it's enough to get it across there. Do we have any other kind of bridges yet? Yes, we do. Okay, we're going to use those. Now we got nice wide gaps. Okay. And this is probably going to cost the same amount. Yep. Okay, well, we got that one across anyways. This will be cheaper. Hopefully we won't have any problems doing this one. Let's change this. Oh, wow. Just one got the first side fixed up for us. I think that's good enough. Here's what I'm going to do here. I don't want to try to... there we go. I don't want to try to do a diamond on the bridge. So we're going to do this. Run that out to there. Run it straight out. And there we go. We got our diamond switch. Let me just reconnect this. And we're good to go, except for the fact that for some reason it made it a different kind of bridge. It should have kept the same type we already had. Let's just make sure here we're good to go on the water side. Yeah, got plenty of room. There. Okay, so I think on this one, I'm going to put the freight station over here. I'm just going to push the land out a little ways. Let's give ourselves a little bit more room here. Yeah, we're still doing fine money-wise. Okay. So we are going to need to be able to bring this oil through. Boy, I wish I could, I suppose I could. It would be nice to be able to, pick up the oil, drop it off, and then bring the fuel back. But that means bringing the crude here. But I could simply have a train here that's picking up refined, dropping it off, pick up the crude, drop it off. So that should still work. Let's go ahead and I am going to do... Are we up to 320 on these yet? Well, we are now. Large. And we want 2 sets of tracks. One for our... Oh, that is a lot of room. It's going to be a lot of room no matter what I do, isn't it? All right. Let's go ahead and bring this on out to about here. We'll worry about the rest of it later. Does not look quite lined up. There we go. There. Okay, now we can go ahead and just extend that out a bit. I just need it to run more smoothly into all this. I'm not going to smooth any of that out yet. I want to get all this other stuff done first. So let's go ahead and put... We only need 2 tracks here, I think. Go ahead and put this right here. And then... here. Down to around here, I think. Let's try that. That looks good. I don't know if we're going to need more than 1 train. I'm guessing we will, so I'm going to go ahead and double track this here. All right, and then this one is going to come out to probably about here somewhere, and then we'll split off and do that, but I'm not going to do that side yet. And then here... I only need 1 track. Yeah, I think that's going to be more like this. Let's go ahead. Actually, no, I need this. I've already done the angle here, so... There, let's try that. And we'll go ahead and try doing the track first. Oh, that is definitely not the angle I wanted, was it? That's definitely not the angle I wanted. Oh, also, I do not need large buildings on this. Let's try this angle and see how well this works out. You know what? This might work a little bit better. That's still not right. That was a strange aberration in the sound. Let's try that. I don't know why it gave the deconstruct sound before I deconstructed anything. That looks a lot better. Okay, we will go with that. To there. To there. Okay, so you are all set. Now, where is our freight line? Here it is. So this is going to come over. I think we better do this. I didn't like how much it was trying to cut through all of that. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that right there. And let's actually go ahead and I guess we'll do this out to about here. Then we'll bring this one down. So which side am I on? I'm on this side, okay. Okay, I think about here is good. And then we'll just find the sweet spot for the curve. That looks like it. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. You know, you started off doing the passenger service, and you're not going to get it done today. Oops. There we go. Oh, come on. Doing it on curves is so hard, it never wants to quite do it right. Alright, yeah, we're not going to make it to the passenger, finishing up the passenger side. But at least we have got this done here. It's nice. I think I'm going to erase all these rocks. There we go. We can put some over here. That'll work. Well, we can go ahead and do... We can go ahead and do freight out here at least. And passenger is just going to be a matter of setting a passenger station right here and connecting that. Let's go ahead and set the freight up. Do we have food yet? I don't know if we have food yet. San Bernardino freight yard, Salt Lake City freight yard, and this will be the San Bernardino to Salt Lake City inner city freight. Longest name in the world. Yeah, well, it was pretty long, wasn't it? I'm not even sure. What are we running on the Salt Lake City line here? Just boxcars. Because all Salt Lake City wants is tools and machines. This guy wants food and fuel. We're gonna actually have to change Salt Lake City's when we get the fuel done anyways, because we're going to need to take fuel out of here, and we'll drop it off here, and then the Salt Lake City one will bring it in. We're going to have to probably update a lot of our lines. No, we're going to end up having to update all our lines because we don't have any fuel right now. We need fuel here. We need fuel here. I guess we're only going to be taking it out of one place. If we connect to St. Paul, we'll need fuel there. And then there's a city right here. Also, this one, Inglewood, needs fuel. Okay, well, those are good ones to get connected to. But, as Growler said, we're not going to make it to getting all this done. So, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.